I'm not going to be critical of other candidates. What I'm going to do is talk about who I am and what I believe and let them sort it out from there. But I don't think there's anything divisive about describing yourself and defining yourself and explaining yourself, because if I don't do it, somebody's going to do it for me. I want people to know who I am based on what I share from my heart with them, rather than having myself defined by others. My faith has clearly been asked about more than any candidates, Democrat or Republican. More people have delved into the depths of it. So I think it wasn't something necessarily that I first brought up, but everybody else seems to want to bring up. So let's be honest about it. And that's what I've done, and I certainly think that's the right thing for me to do.
Is there anything wrong to talk about religion?
I hope not. I thought that we had a First Amendment that allowed us the freedom of speech and the freedom of religion, or for that matter, the freedom from religion. Nobody has to believe anything in this country, and that's wonderful. But for those of us who do believe it, and most Americans do believe there's a God, for us to somehow say that it's inappropriate to speak of him in the public square would be to defy our very civilization and our culture and our citizenship.
Some evangelicals who think that Mormonism is a cult, that it's not a legitimate religion.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I don't think it's relevant to the presidency. I really don't. And you know, I get all, I'm so sorry. I get all the questions about, somebody else's religion. I only want to address the ones about my own. And I think some of those get a little bit almost, unfortunately, laborious, because, we ought to be talking about education and healthcare and energy independence and all these other things. And for me to discuss anybody's faith, whether it's Mitt Romney's or John McCain's or Rudy Giuliani's or Hillary Clinton's, other than to say I want to have great respect for anybody else's belief system, it's theirs to explain, not mine, and I'm not going to.
But by you not answering the question, particularly given your background.
I'm just saying I have great respect for anybody who practices his faith. I've said that about Hillary Clinton. I've actually defended her when some people said that they didn't think her faith was sincere. I said that's not for me to decide. In fact, I was very outspoken in saying that I believed that you have to accept at face value the sincerity of her faith,